Are you a full-time van lifer or just a weekend warrior? Either way, I'm going to give you the lowdown on camping and boondocking at the Skyway Bridge from the perspective of a Florida local. A lot of people assume because we live in a van, we must travel a lot. My husband actually works at a corporate office in downtown St. Pete, so we stay around St. Pete most of the time. I would love to be remote soon and travel, but until then, this isn't the worst place to be stuck. In this video, I'm going to discuss what is boondocking, where can you boondock at the Skyway, and great links and apps to check water quality all around Tampa Bay. Take it from a Florida local, and don't get Vanboozled. Think of boondocking as being completely self-sufficient. You're completely responsible for packing in and out your waste, your garbage, how are you going to shower, the amount of drinking water you have, and any type of solar or electrical sources that you might need. You got to bring it all. So why do people boondock? Well, it's free. We have a gas generator, a Dometic AC unit, a sink build, a camping toilet, and we pack our trash in and out every time we stay here. It's important to acknowledge that some people boondock for fun and some people do it to survive. There's nothing quite like a sunset on the Gulf Coast, so it's such a beautiful spot. The next morning, we woke up and did brunch. This is Andrew's brand new 2-burner Coleman's propane camp stove. I gifted it to him for his birthday in July, and we finally had the time to use it. I don't want to bombard you with affiliate links or convince you to purchase something that isn't the best value. The best prices I've seen is just buying this at Walmart in person. People ask if I miss having a house or if I'll ever rent again. And in this market, I just don't see how that's feasible. But this isn't half bad. I slept in a little bit because I got a new blanket and it was really soft, and I was just like in the AC enjoying myself. The wind is brutal, but we're not going to screw up this time. We have the awning tied down to the generator and to the cooler. Andrew's got his little camp stove ready. Got the wind guards. We're going to need it today. Gunner's just chilling. This is one of Gunner's favorite things to do. When we pull out the awning and break out this rug, he loves it.
Yeah, buddy.
This rug was honestly like his favorite thing we've gotten so far. He just likes to sunbathe and lay in the shade, and I don't know, he's just a lazy dog. That's what he likes to do. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you have any questions about van life, please don't hesitate to comment down below. I absolutely love cooking with my cast iron skillet, so I got started with onions, peppers, mushrooms, and then we moved on to some ribeyes. I highly recommend getting a Winn-Dixie card if you have a Winn-Dixie near you, because both of these ribeyes were under $12. After the steaks were done, I moved on to the omelet. It was really just more of a skillet scramble. I seasoned it with Tony Chachere's, if you know, you know, and then I added in the mushrooms, onions, and peppers. Andrew had some tortillas, so he ended up making a steak burrito. I kind of ate everything separate. Oh yeah, I don't know if I got footage, but I did have hash browns as well. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I filmed the cooking portion of this video with my husband's iPhone SE, and the rest of the footage was taken with my 13 Pro. Can you tell the difference? I can. After enjoying our brunch, we packed up the van and went back over the Skyway Bridge to the north side of the Skyway. We hadn't seen this part of the causeway before, but they have jet ski rentals. A bunch of families were out here having a great time. You can bring your dogs out here. You can swim out here. Typically, the water quality is pretty nice. So this is the north side of the Skyway, the closest part of the Skyway to St. Pete. So if you're headed southbound, you can get off at the rest area, which is down here. There are bathrooms and picnic tables. However, you really can't stay there for very long. If you go right instead of left at the rest area exit, There are a bunch of mangroves and some shade. There's kite surfers that hang out over here and do kite surfing lessons. But in recent weeks, the water quality hasn't been that good over here. If you end up going under the highway at the north side rest area exit, there is all kinds of places to park along here. The water quality's been better. There's also jet ski rentals, and you can keep going further down, and then there's some shaded areas. I do see vans and campers here during the day, but there are gates and there's signs that say they lock up at end of day when the sun goes down. This is the south side of the Skyway Bridge. So you can once again get off at the rest area. And I think it's a little bit confusing. I think the north side of the Skyway is considered Pinellas County territory, and then the south side is considered Manatee County territory. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with this. But basically you get off at the rest area. Instead of going under the highway to the rest area, you curve around right here to the right, and you can go all the way over here. And this area up here has two different areas where people park and boondock overnight. I've never been bothered there, but you'll see people tent camping, car camping, people fishing 24/7. And then if you want, you can actually go even further up here and pay to get onto the Skyway fishing pier. No dogs are allowed. They don't allow like trailers or RVs or fifth wheels or anything like that. And you don't really want to like camp out there. It's really just if you want to fish. So I hope that that made it a little less confusing. But I really cannot confirm whether you can spend the night on the north side of the Skyway or not. I would definitely try on the south side right before you get onto the actual south side fishing pier. All right, we are now at a different part of the Skyway. The rocks are way easier to climb in here, and it's like very shallow and clear and nice. It's not too hot for West Coast, for Gulf Coast. It's not too hot. Still warm. There's some like jet ski rentals over there. There's all kinds of people partying over there. We just wanted to be off on our own because you know how we do. Gunner does not like the jet skis, so I have his remote from his e-collar. So basically what I do is I just like show him this, and then he's like scared, but I don't have to put the actual e-collar on him anymore. He just sees this and then he acts right. Poor Gunner. He hates jet skis. Always has, always will. I have my little knockoff GoPro, my little Akaso EK7000, whatever. So let's get on out there. It is super important to note that the water quality varies drastically from day to day, week to week around Tampa Bay. We do have a problem with red tide almost annually now. I strongly suggest you use this link, and there's also an app you can download for iOS or Android, and it will give you up-to-date information on the water quality in all of your favorite swimming and fishing areas. I will also have that link in the description. If you decide to go fishing around this area, I strongly recommend using live bait like shrimp with a bucket and an aerator. You'll have much better results that way, especially if you're a novice. If you don't have a fishing license, no problem. You can pay to get on the north or south Skyway fishing pier, and they also have bait and tackle shop on site. There are plenty of fishing charters in Tampa Bay, although I really can't afford to go on them. But if you're only here for a short amount of time, I recommend. There's the Skyway. Over there somewhere is Piney Point. And that's where they released all of the toxic waste, hundreds of thousands, millions, actually millions of gallons of toxic waste. And we're just swimming in it. Like, nice sunset. It still had to rain. Yep. So we're just in the van, waiting it out. I'm eating. pieces of steak. Y'all, I love cold steak. I love cold food. Cold pizza, cold food. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was informative and helpful, whether you're a van lifer or someone just wanting to travel to St. Pete and fish on the Skyway, or maybe even camp out at the Skyway. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more van life adventures.